Now there are two last things that we can do with the law of sines. So far we've been able to solve for a triangle, and we've been able to determine when a theoretical triangle cannot exist. This next thing is finding multiple solutions. Now, one thing I am going to mention with this is if I'm going to expect you to find multiple solutions on a quiz or an exam, I am going to tell you up front. So just like in this example, it says find two triangles that have some sort of information. So that's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to straight out say, I want you to find multiple solutions. Unlike back in the beginning of trigonometry, where you can assume that there are several different solutions just based on the fact of the way that the unit circle worked. So let's jump right into this. So for example, we're going to find two triangles for which A is equal to 12 meters, B is equal to 31 meters, and the angle A is equal to 20.5 degrees. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start out by finding angle B. So I'm going to do this just like I did with the other ones. So I get sine of A over A equals sine of B over B. I get sine of B is equal to 31 times sine of 20.5 over 12, which gives me sine of B is equal to 0.9047. Now, we're going to have two different answers. And in fact, we're going to get B1, so the very first one, is going to be 64.78, which is what you're going to get when you plug this into your calculator, the sine of -1, or the arcsine of 0.9047. Now, the second one that you are going to get is if you take 180 minus this secondary b. Because remember, as long as we have something that is less than 180 degrees, less than, I believe it's actually 90 degrees, we're going to be able to subtract this and get another value. So in this case, I'm going to have both B1 and B2 that could possibly form triangles. So from here, I'm going to determine the rest of the angles and side for each one of these. So in fact, each one of these is going to lead to its own unique, distinct triangle. So that's another thing the law of sines will allow us to do, is if there is possible multiple solutions, we're going to be able to find those using these kind of little tricks when it comes to trigonometry.